everyone, Origami Witch here, and welcome back to Steins Gate. In the last episode, we tried to save Mayuri, and it didn't work out. So we talked to Krisu, and she suggested that we undo all of our D-mails, and that's what we're going to do. With that, I leaped 28 hours into the past. Time leap complete. I'm standing in the lab as usual. My brain feels like it's been pinched. I endure the pain as I check my watch. It's 1:47 p.m. Chris is almost done with the time leap machine, and Mayuri's almost done with Lukaku's costume. They should both be done in about 10 minutes. I leave the lab and sit on the bench in front of the Brahm Tube workshop. Let's go over the plan. Cancel all D-mails that have changed the past so far. Of course, that includes D-mails sent by other people than me. Specifically, I'm only concerned with the D-mails that triggered reading Steiner. We've sent several of them as experiments. For example, Operation Erd Stage 2, the Lotto 6 experiment involved one of such D-mail. But the real problem is what the other people sent. Mayuri and Krisu haven't sent any D-mails. Daru sent his past self a strategy to win the Faris Cup, but reading Steiner didn't activate, so divergence must not have changed. That leaves 3 D-mails to deal with, those sent by Moika, Lukaku, and Faris. The most problematic one, Faris sent, which is also the most recent. I have no idea what it said, so I don't know how to cancel it. Faris' D-mail caused a dramatic change to Akiba. All of the Moe stores disappeared. That's my only hint. I'm the only one who remembers how things were before the change, so I won't get an answer from Faris, even if I ask her directly. But still, I have to at least try. I should get in touch with her. Boop boop. I guess. Faris. Ooh, outgoing. What if I wanted to call her? It's Okabe! It's urgent. Contact me. There's no time. I'll just give it to her straight. Sending mail. I send it. Afterwards, I sit and stare at the screen waiting. I've already tried sending 3 mails and calling 4 times, but 30 minutes pass without a single response. Unable to hide my frustration, I storm off towards Faris' apartment. I arrive at the tall apartment building, soaked in sweat. I've been running an awful lot lately. It's made me realize how out of shape I am. I wish I worked out more. This complex has an automatic lock, so I have to call up from the lobby's intercom. I enter the number for Faris' apartment, and a man's calm voice soon replies. May I ask who's calling? Judging by the voice, it's not Faris' dad, but her butler. My name's Okabe. I'd like to speak with Rumiho-san. I regret to inform you that the young mistress is currently out. Then where is she now? I'm afraid I cannot answer that. You may be someone with whom she does not wish to interact. I've been here before, remember? Of course, sir. However, I cannot disclose the location of the young mistress. Please contact her directly. He's obviously trying to end the conversation, so I panic to get the last word in. Please wait. I've been trying to get in touch with Faris, but she's not returning my calls or emails. Then please try again some other time. Gah. Frustrated by this new turn of events, my anger threatens to boil over. Damn inflexible geezer. I leave the lobby. May Queen plus Nyan Square doesn't exist in this world line. Faris isn't responding to my calls or emails either. Where could she be? Underneath the incandescent heat of the sun, I suddenly get an idea. Daru, if anyone knows where Faris is, it'll be that stalker of hers. We will contact Daru. Daru. Yeah, Okarin? It's awfully noisy on the other end of the phone. But I don't care about that. Daru, do you know what happened? Do you know where Faris is right now? Faris town? I need to talk to her right now. Right now? That's not gonna happen. Just tell me where she is. You keep tabs on her all the time. Wait. Just tell me where she is. You keep tabs on her at all times, don't you? I know where she is, sure. Where? Where is she? In the UPX assembly hall. UPX. I look up. I'm standing right in front of the UPX. Why the assembly hall? Today's the finals of the Rainet ABGC. Rainet ABGC? Short for Rainet Access Battlers Grand Championship. Duh. It's the finals, man. Faris is participating. Faristan was the winner of this year's Winter GC. So she's the defending champion, just so you know. She's in the finals. I'm here too, spectating. The match has already started, man. So that's why. I'm headed there now. What floor? Do you have a ticket? No, but I'll manage. I don't know, man. Security's pretty tight. Someone posted threats on @channel. Pretty sure you're not getting in. Then you come out. I'm in front of the UPX. Can you lend me your ticket? No way. It'll end at 4, so you can just wait till then. Hey, Daru! That inflexible bastard. Looks like I don't have a choice. All I can do is wait like Daru suggested. At 4, tons of people spew out of the building. They're mostly parents with children, but there are also men and women in their 20s and 30s. Seems like a wide customer base. Some people are dressed in cosplay, and others are carrying Rainet goods and paper bags. They're the ones you'd expect to be here. Maybe I should try calling Faris again. We shall try. Again. Boop, 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 boop. Why won't she pick up? My frustration peaks. I tell myself to calm down, but it doesn't work. One obstacle after another. I'm on the verge of losing it. I pace back and forth as I watch the exiting crowd. I try calling Daru again. But now even he's not answering. Looks like I don't have a choice. Excuse me. I approach several men gathered near the UPX entrance. They've got tattered leather jackets and excessive silver accessories. Not the sort of people I usually hang out with. Do you know where the Rainet champion Faris-san is? Whoa! What is this artwork that's completely different and sketchy? What? They suddenly give me dangerous looks. Rainet champion Faris-san. You guys hear that? The man tosses a grin to the other members of his posse. Snobby, unpleasant laughter resounds. I struggle to suppress my anger. If you know, then please tell me. Now the man directs his grin towards me. Man who seems to whisper to Gaia to shine more. What, you're a friend of the former champ? Former champ. While I'm puzzling this out, the man suddenly steps right up into my face. Ugh. Something smashes into my forehead. Stars explode behind my eyes. I fall onto my back. It's hot above my brow, as if a branding iron was pressed to it. But that quickly fades into a dull throbbing. I finally realize that the nutcase headbutted me. What the hell? Why would he do that? Did I do something to this guy? Or is he a Faris hater? I stagger to my feet. Is he balding on the side? The man stoops to pick up his hat, which fell off when he headbutted me. That's when I see it. Right on top of his head, there's a small space devoid of hair. There's no way I could miss it. A bald spot. Man with a bald spot who seems to whisper to Gaia to shine more. Sorry, but you asked for it. It made my dirty heart ache to hear you call that pussy a champion. The man with a bald spot who seems to whisper to Gaia to shine more. Get it? Don't you ever call that disgusting cat girl a champion to my face again. Not unless you want your body and soul frozen by yours truly, the king of the street, the one and only black absolute zero, 4 degrees Celsius. What the hell is this guy talking about? He's obviously living in his own stupid world. The name's 4 degrees Celsius. That's Shido. You get me? I'm the strongest, coolest Rhine-netter to ever rule the streets of Akiba. Nobody comes close. Nobody. 4 degrees Celsius. Did you know? Dry ice is so cold it burns. That's not a burn, it's frostbite. What? When I point out the scientific truth, the man with the bald spot and his lackeys get pissed. This doesn't look good. I don't have time to get into a fight. I decide to stage a tactical retreat. Afterwards, I go to the assembly hall and ask the staff about Faris. No luck. When I try calling Daru again, he says maybe she went home already, in a bummed-out voice. I return to Faris' apartment building and ring the intercom again. The butler responds once more. May I ask who's calling? It's Okabe. Has Faris, Rumiho returned? Just a moment. Sounds like she's home. The intercom goes silent for a while. And then the door automatic lock opens, allowing me inside the elevator. Please come up, sir. The young mistress will see you. I give him my thanks, then hurry inside the elevator. Mwah. The butler guides me into the bedroom where Faris is sitting on the sofa, hugging her knees. She doesn't look up, even when I approach. Faris, finally, there's something I need to ask you. Hanya. She looks exhausted, like all the life has been drained out of her. I've never seen Faris like this. What happened? You look down. This can't be happening now. Why did Faris have to lose, Nyan? If only those guys haven't used underhanded tricks on me. They ganged up on Faris. I even promised Papa I'd win. He's probably disappointed in me, Nya. I'm too ashamed to show my face, Nya. What is she saying? No, wait. I think I get it. I recall what happened after Faris' final match in the Rhine-net Championship. That leather-clad asshole called her a former champ. I guess that means she lost, and that's why she's depressed. I feel bad for Faris, but I don't have time to deal with this. Listen, Faris. Faris blinks her eyes repeatedly, then I grab her by the shoulders. But her eyes are glazed and empty of light. A couple of days ago, you used the time machine we invented to send a D-mail. Do you remember that? Hanya? I knew it was useless, but I had to ask. Faris doesn't remember. In fact, from her perspective, it never happened. How do I explain? Let's say, for example, that there used to be tons of stores for anime otakus here in Akiba. And let's say you use a time machine and change the Akiba into Electric Town it is today. How would you do it? I know it's a really cryptic question, but I can't think of a better way. Time machine? Faris murmurs with a blank expression on her face. Time machine. She repeats the same phrase. Faris' eyes gradually regain their brightness. And then, all at once... Kyoma. Jesus! She presses up against me. Whoa! What? She smells good. Faris' cat ears tickle my nose. I go stiff, not knowing what to do about the sudden turn of events. Faris looks up at me. She looks so desperate I feel my heart pounding faster. Is it really a time machine, yeah? Yeah, it's real. Faris stares at me even more intensely, like she's trying to see inside my soul. I believe you, Nyan. Just then I get a sudden feeling she believed me way too easily. She suddenly starts clutching her head. I'm about to remember, Nya. Huh? Faris remembers using the time machine, Nyan. What? Really? Faris got on the time machine and it went zoom and... What? But you didn't write anything. You sent a D-mail to the past. Nya. That's it, Nya. I'm starting to remember more and more, Nya. Faris then holds her head and looks at me with tears in her eyes. My head hurts, Nya. What's going on here? Does Faris have reading Steiner too? I don't know. I need to find out, but how? Calm down. I need to think. Should I contact Kurisu? Should I... Kyoma, Faris continues to cling to me. And all I can do is hold her warm, soft, slender body in my arms. I need to make her remember somehow. My brains are turning to mush, Nya. Hang in there. Is there anything I can do? If I win, I might remember. Win? Win what? Today's match, Nya, against the viral attackers, Nya. I only lost because of their underhanded tricks, Nya. And now my head is all mushy, so I can't remember anything, Nya. Please, Kyoma. I think that if I win the match, I'll remember everything, Nya. So please, Nya, let me use the time machine. By the way, this isn't an act, right? An act? What do you mean, Nya? Don't tell me she just wants to use a time machine to win a Ride-Net match. Considering her personality, that's actually pretty likely. After all, this is the girl who twists men around her finger. You're awful, Nya. And then Faris starts crying into my chest. Even though Faris is trying her bestest to remember for you. You call me a liar. It hurts, Nya. Ah, no, I'm sorry. Tears emerge from the corners of her eyes. I have no idea what to do in this situation. Judging by her tears, I don't think she's lying. But there's really no basis to the theory that she'll remember if she wins the Ride-Net tournament. Please, Nya. Faris whispers into my ear. Help Faris win, Nya. Immediately afterwards, I feel something warm and wet on my earlobe. Faris brushes her teeth against my ear, sending electricity through my entire body. Wait, I get it, okay? I quickly pull away from Faris. That was dangerous. I almost exploded. Okay, Faris. We'll do it your way. For real, Nya? Yeah, I need you to remember, whatever it takes. Faris tries to throw her arms around me, but I quickly evade. She face dives into the sofa awkwardly. Nya. Why'd you dodge, Nya? You're being way too familiar. I'm not good with dealing with Faris. She's using me here, I'm sure. I'm being tricked, aren't I? I shake my head. Even so, I have no choice but to help her win the tournament. I'll try anything that could possibly yield results. As long as I keep doing that, I'll find a solution eventually. I have to believe that. I'm going to leave to this morning and give you some advice that'll allow you to win. How's that? We're not sending a mail, Nyan? Our lab is developing a device for time leaping, or sending your consciousness into the past. Awesome! So you're like a new game plus, yeah? Yeah, that's it. Don't play along. Whatever you do, don't play along. So if Faris uses it to go back to this morning, it'll solve everything, Nya. You can't. Yeah? Why not, Nya? I can't let anyone else use the time leap machine. No fair, Nya. It's not the same. It's not something to be used lightly. It's dangerous. It has yet to fail once so far, but my luck might not last forever. Suzuha lost her memory after traveling in a broken time machine. Her time machine was different, of course, but something similar could have happened with the time leap machine. Considering the time leap machine's low budget and rush schedule, it wouldn't be surprising if it broke somehow. And there's one more thing. I shouldn't allow anyone else to change the past. My goal is to return to the world line with the IBN 5100, then use it to escape from the Alpha Attractor Field. The fewer changes made, the better. I'll be the one responsible for changing the past. Trust me, Faris. Okay, Nia. What would I tell her? What would I even tell her? I don't know. Gah. Alright, and on that note, I'm gonna leave this episode here. It's kind of interesting. I feel we're getting closer to Faris' end. So when we do, I'm going to do one with her end and without her end to continue it along, just because I want to see all the different endings as well, because I'm a curious bitch. But anyways, if you're enjoying the series and you want to see more from me and you want to see what happens next, then please subscribe and do all that YouTube shit. And in the next episode, we are going to see if we can't help Faris win the World Cup by giving her some tips or something. I'm not sure, but I'll see you then.